Yo, 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 it's your boy Swag, and I'm back. Today I'm gonna talk about something that happened. It didn't happen to me, but I just wanna shed light on that particular day because it was a historical day in the drill scene. I wasn't a part of it, but through my mother, I will be able to share some light into the other side of what people might not know about this particular day. But my mother did go to Lil JoJo's funeral. Like they say, Chicago's big city, but very small within. Everybody knows each other. My mother was friends with JoJo's mother, Lil JoJo's mother. Um, I met Lil JoJo once and Swag. Um, when I met them, mm, I was in high school when I met them. I could have been about 17 or 18, but I was still in high school. Um, and went over their house. My mother had went over her friend house, and she asked me did I want to go this particular day. I wanted to get out the house, so I went. And plus, it was nighttime. You know what I'm saying? It could have been one of them Friday or Saturdays. My mother was off. She went to go kick it with his mama. You know, they was living. I don't even know what street that it was, but they was living like on 100 and I guess like 32nd in Michigan. I want to say that's Michigan Street because it kind of like the road kind of turned because of the train viaduct and then it goes back up. So I think that was like 130 something in Michigan, out there by Al Gale's Gardens, but it was across the street. But further down, they live in the entrance, like right across the street from that liquor store right there, by Argyle. Well, I can't even say by Argyle Gardens, but further up, they live across the street from that motherfucking liquor store before you go over the bridge going to Dalton. So we was over there. They was some bad little motherfuckers back then. It was him, his sisters. It was me, my sister. We was just out kicking it. It was probably about like 11, 12-ish. Our peoples was getting fucked up in the crib. They let us out in the front, told us don't go too far. Did we listen? Hell no. It was my first time kicking it with Swag. He knew people over there. He was into what he was into. Yeah, what up, B? And they didn't say B, but they was like, what up? And he was kicking it with his peoples, you know what I'm saying? I was walking with them and shit. It was pretty cool. It actually was a fight that night and shit. It was some grown ups. It wasn't had nothing to do with no kids, but you know, I seen some action while I was out there, you know. Because I only met him once. I didn't think too much of it. And then when you fast forward, then it's like he dropped an iconic song. These niggas claim 300, but we BDK. Like, that was like one of the biggest songs after like, what, 300? And I think at that time, before 300 came out, Keith had dropped like John Madden and Aimed at You. Like, them songs was going too crazy in the streets. And then that's when he dropped 300 and JoJo remixed the song. At the time, I didn't know that was JoJo I didn't know that was my mama's friend who actually made the BDK song. So that song going crazy in the streets. Everybody like playing that shit. You go look at the video. Dude got that big ass motherfucker gun like this. That AK-47. That big ass cartridge on there going crazy. Like this. And niggas, you know what I'm saying? They had more guns than what Keith had in his video on that. They had a lot of handguns. These niggas pulled out the big boys, you know what I'm saying? So the video went viral. The song went viral. Like, it was a crazy time in the drill culture. Like, it divided not sets, but it divided groups from who they was. Like Smiles was working with E-Day. You know what I'm saying? All that like friendship shit got got put to the side because of this BDK song. You know, unfortunately, Lil JoJo was shot and killed. You know, and my mother knew at the time I was like messing with the music. She didn't really know like who I was dealing with to the magnitude of who they was, as far as like Keith Fredo and their movement at the time. But she hit me up. She was like, "Oh, my friend, son got killed. You remember him?" And it was like I was supposed to remember him because I was around. I probably didn't see him more than once, but at the time they was like little kids. Like I'm talking about 5, maybe like 6. Swag was a little older, but I only kicked it with him one time. But um, she was expecting me to remember, and then it was like I remember going out there kicking it with them, like far as where they live, but I don't remember like them per se as like having a personal relationship besides that one time that I remember. So she was like, "Oh, he got killed. He made that song on BDK." She found out about the song and everything, you know. And the funeral came around, man. And she asked me did I want to go. I told her no, I didn't want to go because I really didn't know Lil JoJo, and then she just didn't want to go by herself. You know what I'm saying? And my sisters didn't go or whatever. I think my other sister, I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she had her daughter or something. But she asked me did I want to go, and I told her no. And my mother went because she knew his mother, and plus she knew JoJo. Um, what happened at the funeral? This is what the people don't know. The funeral was everything that you seen in the video. Like they really celebrated his life on the GD level, on the respect of him being a human being, him being a son. They didn't do it on that level. My mother actually said she was kind of scared at the funeral, not scared that she was gonna get hurt, but it was so rowdy she didn't know what to expect. Like they did have to stop the funeral one time. Um, she told me they got too loud to where the bishop or the person who was on the mic couldn't talk. Um, JoJo mother did have to get up and tell everybody to calm down and that this was a funeral and this is not how you conduct yourself at a funeral. At this time, I think JoJo probably was considered like damn near the gang leader, so it wasn't nothing civil about his funeral. They continued to be rowdy. During the funeral, they was playing his music, singing his lyrics. It just wasn't a great experience as far as like sending your child off. She did tell me that his mother did show like frustration into the fact that it wasn't going to how she wanted to go. For Swag, I'm guessing he was handling it like a G, like he wasn't really too much in the same lane of where his mother was at because far as I know, she didn't say if he did or said something, but the funeral was wild and crazy. I just wanted to give a quick different outlook on the funeral and how things was being done at the time. All this is lining up with my music career. I'm telling my stories, how it went so far. I talked about my first couple of interviews and how I did something with King Louis. After Instagram Fanatic with King Louis, they shot the music video. You probably wouldn't see no more like 600 and Smiles after that because that's when JoJo got killed. It was a wild time in the city. I got a crazy story to tell y'all. It's about time that's coming up. Just a quick rundown on when my mama went to JoJo's funeral. Um, she did know his mother. She went to the funeral. It was one of the most celebrated lives as far as funerals my mother went to on the gang level. Um, that's it. Quick rundown, man. Them boys celebrated his life. They took over. It's your boy Swag.